Need something?
You're home. Let's play a game. What do you want to play? Okay, you stand right there and count to 10. No peeking. Ready? Go!
Follow me, sausages. I'm cooking a special breakfast for a friend, and they're his favorite.
Would your good friend be named John, by any chance?
Come to chat with an old woman. Do your good deed.
Best to forget whatever you think you saw, Elf. Such idle talk can be hazardous to one's health.
Well met, traveler.
Are you still working at the Bannered Mare and things over here?
Tired of bread and stew.
And why
Had
shouldn't
enough
I?
of fish and
Just
fowl.
because I'm a grey
Treat
maid
yourself
doesn't
and
mean
your
I
kin
can't
to a
earn my
choice
own
cut of
keep.
steak or a tender
I do.
rabbit.
Come on in. We got warm food, warm drinks, and warm beds.
Have you by any chance seen a huge drunk Nord and a filthy little wood elf bastard? Blasted! Where are those rotten thieves? Look, these guys have stolen something that is very precious to me, and I need to find them before they drink. Well, before they do anything they will regret. Yes, you could. The people here just told me that they have seen the bastards heading out to Whiterun with my precious item. I need to catch them, but I have been warned that one of them, the Nord, is very huge and potentially dangerous. I will approach them on my own if necessary, but it would be so much safer if there were two of us. You do that? Thank you so much.
Please,
Oh, I'm sorry.
could you help us? The bottle. It's cursed. It's cursing. My friend has it. I don't dare to touch it.
Take the bottle. Just take it. That damn thing is cursed. It actually talked to me. Cursed me. Yes, yes. Look, I know it's wrong to steal, but me and my body were so thirsty, and the little lady there had left her luggage almost unattended. We meant no harm, but when we opened the bottle, it started to talk. It cursed us. I've never heard anything so evil before in my entire life.
That sounds...
What if I'm cursed for the rest of my life? Please, take the bottle, and please ask the little lady to have her bottle removing that curse from us. I know, but I swear I will never steal again. Look, I have 200 gold that I have earned in an almost honest way. You can have them too. And the bottle, of course. Just please ask the little lady to tell her bottle to remove that curse from us. Goodbye.
You have the bottle. Wonderful. Give it to me, please. And now I guess I owe you an explanation. But first there's something I need to ask. Tell me, have we met before? You seem so
Never
familiar.
seen any man with a donkey tail.
It is you. It's really you. After all this time.
Never seen any man
Yes,
with a
I
donkey
thought
tail.
at first when you entered the inn. Then you didn't say anything. I have been thinking of you every day since you vanished from Cyrodiil. Eventually, I returned home to my parents in Solstheim. Everyone told me that I should stop thinking of you, but I just couldn't.
That bottle
And then,
is
much
evil,
later,
I tell
someone
you.
told me that you had been seen in Skyrim. That's when I decided to go here. Although, I have another mission as well, as I'm sure you have already guessed.
Cursed bottle. That sounds...
I guess you have already figured out that my bottle is kind of special. I cannot tell you the full story. I have given my word not to tell anyone what I know.
Didn't I tell you to leave
A
bottle
friend asked me
alone?
to bring the bottle with me when I went home to Solstheim, to show it to my grandmother, who knows a lot about old Morrowind magic. Sadly, when I returned home, my beloved grandmother was seriously ill, and soon afterwards she passed away. Before my grandmother died, she told me to bring the bottle together with a mysterious note written by her grandmother to Skyrim. Something magic is trapped within the bottle, and it requires a certain kind of knowledge to release what's trapped in there. My great-great-grandmother once told my grandmother that the only place where the content could be
I have
released would be
never
here,
meant to steal
in
it.
Skyrim. Or,
I
to be
told you
more
not to open
specific,
that bottle.
inside the Elderglim Sanctuary. Therefore, I decided to bring the bottle to Skyrim and to visit the sanctuary. However, I have now been here
Never
for
seen
quite
any
some
man with
time,
a donkey
but
tail.
although I've been traveling all over the countryside, I have never been able to find the
Didn't I tell you to
sanctuary.
leave that bottle alone?
You don't happen to know where it's located, do you? You have?
That
Oh,
bottle
but
is
then
evil.
maybe you could show me the way. Oh, pretty please. I would be
Didn't I
so
tell you to
grateful.
leave that bottle alone?
We will. Oh, that's fantastic. You know, I do find it a bit overwhelming to travel those dangerous Skyrim roads on my own. I'm so happy for your company. And who knows, maybe I can offer something in return? I may not be a very good alchemist, but I can still make some simple potions. And while searching for the gleam, I've seen quite a few places.
So, have I got rid of that bottle? Great. Now, we should get out of here as quickly as possible.
Yes, let's get out of here. You don't think it's possible for a human
Sure.
to develop
Anything
a
in particular you
tail,
have in mind?
do you?
No, not unless that person is a complete fool or
All right.
cursed.
I kill them from behind for sure.
Oh,
But
no.
if you want me to be your
That was
marksman,
exactly
I expect
what I
you
was
to provide me
hoping
with
you
arrows.
wouldn't say.
You mean, oh no. That cannot be. Don't you worry, friend. I'm
Of
sure
course.
we could cut it off with a good tongue. It will be
Sure.
fine. Now, let's
Yes. Good idea.
Don't know. I can feel something growing.
What can I do
think-
for you? What's on your mind, friend? I'm learning more every day. I'm so glad that we're traveling to Elderglin Sanctuary together. The Skyrim wilderness is so scary when you're all alone. Yes? Of course. I see that you have a copy of the book Galerion the Mystic. If you give it to me, I can read it aloud for you if you wish. Tell me, what do you want? Yes? Oh, I'd love to. I see that you have a copy of the book Beggar Prince. If you give it to me, I can read it aloud for you if you wish. Tell me, what do you want? Yes? Sure. Yes? 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 As you wish. Tell me, what do you want? Yes? Sure. Yes? 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 If you say so. Tell me, what do you want? Yes? If you look around here, you will often find butterflies. What's on your mind, friend? Yes? If you visit your favorite places, please let me know so that I can mark them on the map and find a way back later on. I see. Tell me, what do you want? All right. Thank you. Tell me, what do you want? All right. Of course. Yes? All right. Yes? Well met. What's on your mind, friend? All right. If you say so. If there's anything I can do for you, just tell me. As you wish. Yes? Thank you so much. Talk later. Have you heard the stories about the headless huntsman who's roaming Skyrim at nights? Scary, isn't it? Sure.
Yes? Oh, I see. Maybe I should then speak to your friend. Goodbye. You wanted to talk to me.
Yes, you see, I have got this bottle and a note that my grandmother said that you might be able to help.
Maybe I can, but then we first have to talk alone. I wonder, do you think your friend would run a small parlor possibly now?
Yes, I hope so. I can ask, of course.
Good. This note needs to be delivered to the Peter Wingelina who is on visit at the Mixolada meal. Please ask your friend to bring it to her.
Look, I have a note for you. Could you please deliver it to a pilgrim named Jelena who's visiting Mixwater Mill? Please.
Amazing that such beauty could exist in a place as desolate as the volcanic tundra. Until next time.
Yes? Good, good. I've been waiting to hear from her. I dearly hope her work is proceeding well, now that she has found all the plans she needed. Oh, I found a copy of 100 Ways to Use a Faulty Ear for her at Hag's Cure in Maka. Maybe it could be a dear and bring it to her. Goodbye.
Yes? Oh, that is wonderful. I have been asking around for this book everywhere. Do you say Yelena found it at the Hog's Cure in Marakath? I've always heard that that's a very good store, and I believe that the room is right. And now you better go and talk to your friend. I think he has some interesting news for you. Goodbye.
Oh, there you are. And you talked to Anesia, right? Good. Anesia and I also had a good talk while you were away. And you know what? She will help me with the bottle. But she needs some ingredients in order to evaluate and restore what is hidden in that bottle. And she needs our help to collect those ingredients. So you will come with me then? Oh, how sweet of you. You know, I've so much enjoyed traveling here together with you. I'm so glad that we will continue to travel together a little longer. There is one thing though. As you are helping me, I of course want to help you too. I understand that of course also you have many important things to do. If I can be of any use for you, I'll be happy to help out. I just want you to know that. So if you just let me tag along, I'll look for the ingredients meanwhile. Of course, it would be great if you collected some of them. Actually, Anesia and I made lists of the ingredients. Maybe you could take care of this list and look around for the ingredients. It would be incredibly nice if you also carried the ingredients on the list until you have collected all of them. That will make things easier for me. Talk later. I see that you have a copy of the book Galerion the Mystic. If you give it to me, I can read it aloud for you if you wish. Guess what? I found one of those ingredients I was looking for. Isn't that great? I have a confession to make. I am so curious about what you experienced in Skyrim before we met. Please tell me about your adventures. What a story! And you're really good at telling stories. I almost feel like I had been there with you. There's something I'd like to talk to you about. Have you got a minute? I have something for you. Something that will make it easy for you to give me orders during combat, when there's no time for talking. It's 2 attack horns that you can use to help me decide which target I should attack next. I have written down instructions for you on how to use them. It's not very complicated, but please read before you try them out. Time. I see that you have a copy of the book Beggar Prince. If you give it to me, I can read it aloud for you if you wish. Shall we continue? Spellcasting, but I just don't seem to have that in me. There's something I'd like to talk to you about. Have you got a minute? I have a present for you. It's something we often used at home when we wanted to talk and we were in a hurry. We call it a quick shut horn, and it's a bit complicated to explain what it does. Therefore, I've also written everything down for you. When you are in a hurry, there are things that you probably don't want to discuss with me. And as you know, I'm rather talkative. If you use the quick chat horn instead, you can decide in advance what we are supposed to talk about when you call for me. It is a bit complicated. That's why I have written all the technical things down for you. I suggest that you read that before you try to use the horn. Then you will learn about that you have to have the horn as a favorite item, and that you need to use what we call a hotkey for it. If you want to, we can decide right away what topics you want to discuss when you use the horn. Else you can talk to me later about travel together, and then we can discuss the horn further. Alright, talk to me about travel together and set up the quick chat horn. I think you will like this.
I'm sure we can meet your hunting needs.
Anytime.
Come on in. We got warm food, warm drinks, and warm beds. Looking to blow yourself up? I hear that's what magic does to you. There's a college in Winterhold that teaches magic, unless that blew up too. Be a lot safer just to have the Jarl's wizard teach you a thing or two. We've got something of a love triangle here in Riverwood. Faendal and Sven, both vying for Camilla's affections. We've got something of a love triangle here in Riverwood. Faendal, long as you clean up. You know how to use it, right? Mix a couple of ingredients together, see what happens. A little wheat and blisterwort makes a healing potion, if you didn't know. We have plenty of ingredients for sale, too. All right, then.
We'll drive out the folks and restore what we own. With our blood and our steel, we will take back our home. This is a local favorite and one of the first songs I ever learned. Ragnar the Red. Oh, there once was a hero named Ragnar the Red who came riding to Whiterun from old Rorik's stead.
We got... Need a room? Talk to Delphine. All right, then. I'm just a cook, lass.
There's something I'd like to talk to you about. Have you got a minute? I have to confess, I actually have more communication horns for you. I didn't want to give them to you at the same time as the other one. You see, I simply didn't want to make things too complicated for you. But these are simpler to use. 3 of them represent specific topics that we can discuss as we travel. The 4th one you can use to tell me to keep quiet when it's inconvenient that I'm talking. I won't be offended, I swear. Like with the other horn, you have to make these horns favorite items and assign them to a hotkey. I have written down the instructions for you. It's easier that way. Of course you don't have to use them. But if I may, I would suggest that you give at least one of them a try. It's so nice to small talk when traveling, and the horns will make this so much easier. Top? Peter?
Give a holler if you have any questions. Pardon me, but do I detect a case of the rattles? I've got something for that. So you're interested in my potions and ingredients? Farewell.
Let me see. You have all the ingredients on your list now, haven't you? Oh, that is wonderful. Now I just have to find the ones remaining on my list.
I sell cures for all ills, and I'll be happy to serve you.
Anytime. I see that you have a copy of the book Galerion the Mystic. If you give it to me, I can read it aloud for you if you wish. All right. So, where do you want me to take you?
I can help you with. You have but to ask.
Make your mind up, will you?
You'll find tonics, salves, poultices, and
Shall we
potions
continue?
on my shelves. Browse to your heart's content.
I know your kind, always sneaking about.
I see that you have a copy of the book Beggar Prince. If you give it to me, I can read it aloud for you if you wish. Yes? Of course. What was that? Guess what? I found one of those ingredients I was looking for. Isn't that great? I see that you have a copy of the book Galerion the Mystic.
Yes?
Well, if you insist. Shall we continue? So I'm fine. Where are you? Now I'm done. It's very cold in here.
some very dangerous creatures here.
rug.
I see that you have a copy of the book Beggar Prince. If you give it to me, I can read it aloud for you if you wish.
Are you joking? Even if we had a prisoner by that name, the only way he'd be released is by order of the Imperial Legion. Now, I suggest you turn around and go back the way you came. That's privileged information. Now, move along.
Maybe we could catch a mud crab.
Halt! Are you joking? Even if we had a prisoner by that name, the only way he'd be released is by order of the Imperial Legion. Until next time.
Shoot him. I'll smash his head. You'll taste my sword.
Guess what? I found one of those ingredients I was looking for. Isn't that great? A cave is not a cave without some mammoth bones spread at the entrance. That's what I always say. A Nordic ruin. What say you? Should we investigate? Sure. Sure.
You know, the best defense isn't a good armor. It's a good, strong weapon. Are you sure this is such a good?
are a good team. Don't you think so? Look over there. stupid milk drinker. You'll taste my sword! Don't you think so? My sword. Come on, show me how brave you are. We did well. Don't you think so? There's something I'd like to talk to you about. Have you got a minute? There's something I'd like to talk to you about. Have you got a minute? I'm having problems with some of the ingredients on the list that Anesia gave me. I'm simply not sure what the flowers that come from would look like. At home I had this wonderful book, Tamriel Flora Illustrated, with pictures of almost every flower you could think of. But, of course, I didn't bring it with me to Skyrim. Do you think so? Yes, maybe. Maybe an alchemist store would have it for sale. What do you think? Maybe we could ask around in the towns and see if someone has it for sale.
everybody in here. Give a holler if you have any questions. What do you need, my friend? Ah, so you're an alchemist then. Come back anytime if you need a remedy.
I'm kind of busy, but if you need any potions or ingredients, let me know.
This place has seen better days, but it's not my fault. Where's my head? I never even greeted you properly. Excellent. I think you'll be glad that you made this decision. Thank you. I'll be sure to put it to good use. I swear if I wasn't around, Elgrim would forget to eat his meals. How we make any coin at all is beyond me. In fact, I need to arrange for someone to pick up an ore sample for me in Shore's stone. Goodness knows Elgrim won't lift a finger to do it. You would? Oh, that would be wonderful. Speak to Vilja in Shore's stone. He's got some sort of ore sample he wants us to identify and was willing to pay us well for it. I know how to mix a few basic potions, but I'm nowhere near as skilled as a master alchemist. I've picked up a few tricks by reading the tomes scattered all over the shop, but I don't have the knack to pull off half of the formulas. I wish Elgrim had spent more time tutoring me than that Ingun girl. Oh, no, I didn't mean it that way. Elgrim can barely put on his own shoes, let alone have the energy to pursue a young girl. He's been gushing about how talented Ingun is at alchemy. He'd never say it to her face. That's not his way. I just think Elgrim's taken it upon himself to mentor the young thing, so he focuses a lot of attention on her. When Elgrim said we were setting up shop down here, I told him he would catch his death. The dirt, the moisture, is disgusting. Who wants to spend their life living like a skeever? But that old bellyacre just fed me some nonsense about light ruining his mixtures and being close to the water. Ah! I hope your parents are proud of you. They have a lot of reason to be. Take a look. Be careful. The road to Shore's stone could be dangerous.
My mind is on my experiments today. What did you need? I'm aspiring to earn that title, yes. However, the road ahead is paved with loose cobbles and deadly pitfalls. Master Elgrim says I'm a natural, that I have a unique talent, but I fear his approval masks his intolerance for my mistakes. My errant formulas have cost Master Elgrim a fortune in ingredients, some of which are almost irreplaceable. To restore Master Elgrim's supply, I would need 20 Deathbell, 20 Nightshade, and 20 Nirnroot. Am I sensing that you may be interested in gathering these rare ingredients for me? That means more time for my experiments and less time in the field. Much appreciated. It's exhilarating to observe the effects of my potions on the body. Watching the heart stop, the eyes go blind. We're made up of thousands of parts with thousands of different functions, all working in tandem to keep us alive. Yet if only a single part of our imperfect machine fails, life fails. It makes one realize how fragile, how flawed we are. You ask why I'm so fascinated? The irony that the same world that gave us life provides us the means to die. Nirnroot is the easiest. It grows only by the water and makes a unique chiming noise. The only drawback is it won't regrow after harvesting. Nightshade is native to the pine forest and marshy tundra regions of Skyrim, and has a distinctive starburst-like violet flower. Last we have Deathbell, which only grows in marshy tundra terrain. Its inverted bluish-purple flower bunches are unmistakable. Good. My experiments are at a critical stage, and these are just what I need to finish. Here's some coin for all the trouble. Huh. My family. All that wealth, and they squander it on foolish ventures and political schemes. I was meant for so much more than all of this. I wish to pledge my life and ply my talents in darker circles. If only my mother would let me, I would make her proud. My experiments can't be completed until you've brought me those ingredients. Do hurry.
Do you have any idea how busy I am? My mixture could be burning as we speak. Hardly. In fact, I don't know how I get anything done with all the distractions I have to put up with. My wife, Half-York, well, she's a necessary evil, I suppose. Not a lick of talent when it comes to alchemy, but she keeps me fed. Then there's Ingen Blackbriar, bright young thing and a worthy apprentice, when she isn't wasting my rare ingredients. Well, the moisture in the air is better for the ingredients. It isn't every day that you get your hands on fresh nernroot or painted troll fat. It also makes it easier to gather water when the canal is right out the front door. Besides, I also prefer the quiet. I didn't open this business for browsing. Come in, buy what you need, and get out. Take a look. Yes, goodbye.
Oh, sorry.
The Hag's Cure is here for all your discreet needs. Come to see the Hag with an offering of coin, then. Well, so be it. I accept your investment. Ah, look at the pretty shiny coins. Now, how best to spend them? Comes with living to a ripe old age. People start thinking there's something magical about you. Then, the insults. Still, a little knowledge of plants and potions can get you by. Not that anyone likes to admit buying things from you. See? I even have a little potion for the steward. Mind handing it over to him? Just say it should solve that problem he has. Thank you. We'd be better off without the Silverbloods. They send their brute, Ingvar, to shake some coins from me every few days. And Betrid Silverblood is always asking for more potions to fuel Thonar's ambitions. Gives him a temper fiercer than any bear. Only that they break an old woman's heart. So many friends, so many kin, all lost trying to rebuild a past that was over long ago. Take a look. Now, you let me know if you need a cure or anything else. Now, you let me know if you need a cure or anything else.
What have you got there? Oh, could it be... You have found Tamriel Flora illustrated?
how wonderful! Thank you ever so much. Talk later.
I see that you have a copy of the book Galerion the Mystic. If you give it to me, I can read it aloud for you if you wish.